Got an astounding 20 hits overall as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 9-3. They're on a roll with 8 straight victories. Mark Trumbo collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Orioles defeat the Tigers 6-1. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Milwaukee Brewers
definition of alcohol and weed.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him, and regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, this lineup has been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Striding into the box, number 32. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him. We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. James Shields. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out strong.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. On the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, 13 base hits in 26 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Hit on the ground out to short. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looped out toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A windup and a 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. hit to third. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Cody Ashe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch of the at bat. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Lifetime numbers with James Shields, 18 hits in 61 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Valenzuela. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Shields is ready. First pitch on its way. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Number 26 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Chris Young. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia, still going back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot for Chris Young. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ashe moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Again, 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. In now, number 61. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Batting 8.
So striding forward now, Carlos Sanchez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Kevin Smith will be next. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eduardo Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will be foul. Hit hard, caught by Frazier at third. A rough start to the home third. There's one away.
Shortstop, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. To third. Frazier's up with it. throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ramirez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Chopped foul wide of first. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Shields sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hard hit toward the hole, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Brock Holt will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury. First pitch of the at-bat. Number 32 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Holt for 1.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Jose Abreu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Todd Frazier is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Avisail Garcia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. On the ground up the middle. Holt ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. No problem here. 1 away.
The catcher, number
Digging
17.
in for his second at-bat, Andrew Valenzuela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Striding in once again, Chris Young. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Shields pauses. Here's the 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 1-2. Yank. And this ball hits the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set, and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. Oh, and look at this. It's in the dirt, and both runners move up on the double steal. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Jake Petrichka answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's the first pitch to him. Eduardo Nunez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Brock Holt.
From the stretch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing. Here's Cody Ashe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder number 25, Cody Ashe.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Number 61.
Ready for another chance? Number 61. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. At the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 61 becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Carlos Sanchez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ashe going back on it, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 46 now for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Valenzuela. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. A little roller toward the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. He waits. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready once again, Chris Young. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again. Number 32. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Right there for strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The 0-2 home. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
0-2, pitch down the middle. What a gift. And he didn't miss it. Nice job getting the hit.
Here's Todd Frazier now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
In there, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Garcia.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Here's Cody Ashe. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's in there. Base hit. Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-1 game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality
61.
here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Carlos Sanchez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Carson Smith will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Kevin Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
The batter, number 10, second baseman
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one.
Lucas Giolito gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And this is fouled at the plate. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's his third hit of the night. And are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Brandon Belt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Moncada loves it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Chris Young. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 9 and the White Sox 4. Ready for another shot now. Number 32, switch hitter batting left here down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Well, first baseman number 7.
Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Nunez is right there on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Todd Frazier now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 9-4. Dan Jennings is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Dan Jennings.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Rajay Davis is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ashe is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Mookie Betts will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
Another try at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. So no runs, no hits. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Fernando Abad comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 61. Hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Carlos Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. So digging in now, Kevin Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Rick Porcello wins his 17th game of the season. James Shields struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello, his 17th win of the season.